When Anthropic started, it took 2 years to release their first model. In just 3 more, those systems gained the ability to discover cyber vulnerabilities, take on complex professional work, and even begin accelerating the pace of AI development itself. This progress is compounding, but right now, the public is largely flying blind. The data detailing this shift in capabilities is locked behind the closed doors of a few highly secretive frontier labs. That is the specific problem the Anthropic Institute was built to solve. It is a new entity designed to sit directly inside a frontier lab, monitor these emerging capabilities, and broadcast early warnings to the outside world. Led by Jack Clark, the Institute brings together machine learning engineers, economists, and social scientists. It merges Anthropic's Frontier Red Team, their Societal Impacts Unit, and economic research into a single interdisciplinary body. Governing systems with this much societal reach is impossible without real-time data from the rooms where they are being built. We don't need to look to the distant future to see these effects. We can start with what AI is changing right now, the labor market. Through the newly formed Anthropic Economic Index, researchers are tracking high-frequency, granular data on exactly how employment is shifting. Look at this network model of productivity. If a 3-person team can execute the workload of 300 people, output becomes concentrated. This creates a crisis. If AI absorbs foundational tasks, the traditional pathway to develop senior expertise collapses. Beyond the economy, there are the subtle psychological shifts in how individuals interact with these systems. This is the core focus of the Societal Impacts team. Here is a visualization of group epistemology. When massive populations outsource critical thinking to the exact same few frontier models, diverse thought funnels into a uniform stream. This becomes harder to manage as these systems transition into autonomous agents operating without direct oversight. By deferring to a machine's judgment, society risks eroding its own critical thinking and the legal frameworks that rely on it. As capabilities scale, the stakes move from domestic economics to global security. The Frontier Red Team operates on the premise that powerful AI is inherently dual use. A system improving at coding also gets better at hacking. A system that understands biology can help design biological weapons. This introduces a structural asymmetry. In digital conflict, AI benefits the attacker over the defender. It generates threats at speeds that static systems cannot absorb. To counter this, the Institute is researching AI speed mitigation strategies. They are looking at automated, AI-enabled threat detection and defensive patching that can operate in a matter of months, bypassing the years it typically takes for traditional responses to kick in. If defense cannot keep pace with AI-enabled offense, our global infrastructure faces a structural imbalance that traditional policy is too slow to fix. All of these vectors point toward a specific event horizon, AI-driven R&D. This is the moment when AI systems become capable enough to conduct autonomous research to build and improve successor versions of themselves. This concept, an intelligence explosion, is a natural, compounding result of current laboratory capabilities. Because this is a realistic trajectory, the Institute is actively developing preparedness initiatives. They are designing tabletop fire drill scenarios to test the decision-making processes that lab leadership and government officials will need during a rapid acceleration event. These fire drills demonstrate a core requirement. If an intelligence explosion begins, leaders need pre-established communication channels, a digital Cold War hotline, to coordinate a global response in real time. These findings are not meant to sit in academic journals. The Anthropic Institute's research informs how the company operates, feeding into their long-term benefit trust to shape when and how new technology is released. To execute this vision, Anthropic is expanding its public policy team. They are opening offices in Washington, D.C. to help shape AI governance, export controls, and infrastructure investments. And because this requires a globally coordinated effort, they are expanding their international footprint, opening hubs in cities like Milan to help manage AI diffusion across different nations and regulatory zones. Successfully navigating this transition offers the potential for faster drug development, accelerated scientific discovery, and expanded human agency. Reaching that future requires a shift in how technology is built. Managing the compounding acceleration of AI means the era of closed-door development must end. It has to be replaced by early warning transparency.